What's up, ladies and gentlemen, to the smoothest vlog on all of YouTube with your boy, Largg Bogart. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first edition, episode, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if these are going to be episodes or these. I'm just going to randomly come on here and rant about whatever I feel like talking about, or just anything, top 5 lists, anything big going on. But here on this first edition here, I'm going to talk about, in my opinion, the 5 best shows on television. The 5 best shows on television in 2012. Throw out a couple here in the beginning, some honorable mentions, some shows I've been following. Not the best of the best, but some shows that I really do enjoy that I think you guys should definitely check out. First, Falling Skies. A lot of these shows I'm going to mention, I really didn't watch them as they aired on television. I am one of those impatient young adults who cannot sit week to week to watch a television show. I wait till the season is completely out, then I watch it in full. Have to do it like that. For some reason, I can't the suspense kills me. So, like I said, Falling Skies, great show on TNT. Definitely check that out. If you're in the mold of the shows like Walking Dead, you definitely like how that show unfolds. A good show, not as good as Walking Dead, but we'll get to that one as well. And then the next one on my honorable mentions here is Workaholics. Workaholics is a show I've been covering all of this year for Sunset Flip Wrestling radio show. I guess a little bit of both, where wrestling meets television. Definitely check that out, guys. Been reviewing all the shows from Workaholics on Comedy Central. I missed like 2 or 3 of them in the mix because I have DirecTV. Lost my DirecTV for a while, but caught back up with them. And a really funny show, really random. Just seems like a show that me and my buddies are hanging out, just doing random things together. Is exactly some of the stuff we say and do. So it's definitely a funny show. So getting into my top 5 here. At number 5, just started, actually finished this show like a week ago. And liked it that much. I know it's coming another season here, I believe at the end of this year or coming up 2013, and that is Once Upon a Time. Now you're saying to yourself, Mr. Bogart, you do not look like one of those people who sit there and watch those podunk love story Twilight shows with all the goody-goody love stuff, yada yada yada. That is indeed true, but I am a huge fan of the fairy tales type stories, and with a really realistic twist on it. I really enjoyed this show. I was recommended this show to check out. I really like it. Once I heard it was from the writers of Lost, I was like, I gotta check this show out. Lost is one of my favorite shows of all time, so I thought, okay, I'll give it a chance. The writing in this is fantastic. The character development, the perfect characters picked for this. It's fantastic. Definitely check out this show, Once Upon a Time. Like I said, I did not watch this on television. I watched this on the internet, and I can't even remember what station it's on. But look it up. If you find out, if you know what station it's on, let me know. Probably once it comes back out, I'll TiVo it and watch it as it happens, or I'll catch it online. But definitely a good show right there, Once Upon a Time. Kind of a realistic twist on fairy tale type stories. Rumpelstiltskin, Snow White, all those kind of things. When you were a kid, you enjoyed to watch. So that's why I really enjoyed it, with the realistic twist, and obviously with the writers of Lost. Next, number 4, the 4 best show on television. Catching up on this show as well from the internet, Louie. A huge fan of stand-up comedy. I love Louis C.K.'s stand-up. It's fantastic. His show is phenomenal. I love this show, but the thing about it is, a lot of people talk about this show, is it's not one of those shows like a Once Upon a Time, where it keeps you grasped to where you want to watch the next episode. Each episode is something different, and it's so unique. It's real dry, but at the same time it makes you think, and the comedy is so fresh, and it's so interesting. It's one of those shows where you really have to pay attention, and from show to show it's something different. There's a topic of something going on, and it's kind of like one of those shows. So it's definitely one of those shows you can step in the middle of a season, and you're really not losing much of anything, because there's really not an ongoing storyline. It's kind of just about his kids, or about him living in New York or wherever it is he is. It's about him, different things. It's really observational. If you really liked Seinfeld, which is a great show, you'll probably like a lot of the observational type comedy in this, and also the great stand-up scenes. The scenes where he's actually just doing stand-up are absolutely phenomenal. So definitely say check that out, Louie. Great show there. Number 3, and some people might say this is a crime, don't kill me, people, but The Walking Dead. I have The Walking Dead number 3. I've been following it since the first season. Love this show. This is great. And the main thing about this, and the same thing I talk to other people about this show, is that they love the fact that this is not just, predominantly based just around zombies. It really has like a really great character development in the story with the characters. 90% of the episodes are really building towards this suspense with the characters and, living in a world with zombies. It's not about, a regular hack and slash zombie movie, where people are just getting killed and you're watching all this action scenes. The action scenes, when they happen, are fantastic. The finale from season, I believe season 3, did season 2. It was kind of chopped up, but when the season finale happened, it was fantastic. The action was great. The suspense was fantastic. The lead up to the next season, which I believe starts in September, if I'm not mistaken, September or October. I can't wait for that. It'll be a show I'll definitely, it hurts me to say I would love to wait till the season ends, but, so much word gets out about these shows, and I'll probably get spoilers and stuff. So I'm probably going to watch this show as it happens. Every Sunday I'll have it TiVo'd to watch it. It's great. I love it. I love how the character development, grows. One main thing I love about TV shows is a show can be a great show, of anything. You could pick anything, zombies, fairy tales, this, that. As long as you have great character development and you have a reason for people to care about your show, then, people to invest into your characters. And when a person dies, it's a big deal, So that's a great thing I love about this show. And obviously, the action scenes are fantastic. Definitely a great show. Check it out. It's awesome. Number 2, a show I just got into in 2012. Heard a lot of great things. Put it off. I do not know why. I was thinking I would not like this show for some reason. Started watching it and just nonstop watched it for 2 weeks straight. Love it. And that's Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. When I originally started watching this show, I could not get the thought process out of my head of the lead character in this show being the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. I just kept thinking he was just going to say jokes or act stupid or something, and it wasn't. This is fantastic, and I believe his name is Bryan Cranston or Cranston. Fantastic actor. The actors in this are great. The suspense is great. The way that the show is built up, it's so fantastic. It seems like a modern day like Robin Hood. And since this character in Breaking Bad, the lead character, he has cancer. He's trying to save up all this money by selling meth and being this drug lord. Is something he's never done, but since he's such a great scientist, it's such a compelling story. Each episode has its own kind of drawing power, and once you get into the more and more in the later seasons, a lot of the characters, evolve and crazy things happen to them. It's so suspenseful, and it's one of those types of shows that 100% at the end of an episode, you want to start the next episode, and then you want to start the next episode. You just keep watching it. It's nuts. It's definitely a great show. Some people would say it's the best show on television right now. I'd never watched it on TV. I just was catching up with it, through 2012. Loved it so far to where it's coming up, and I can't wait for this next season for it. But number 1, my favorite show, and I do not have HBO, do not have Showtime. I heard a lot of buzz about this show last year, and I finally took the time to started watching it online, and I literally just went through and watched this show in like a week straight. Like the first 2 seasons of this show, a week straight. I was so interested and so compelled in the show, and that is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I cannot wait for the show to come out. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this shirt I bought. I'm so stoked for the next season. Boom. Yeah, it's fantastic. The story is so great. It's compelling. The characters are fantastic. The Imp is literally one of the best characters in all of television, in my opinion. With the lines, the writing in this is fantastic. I've not read the books. My friend Mr. Shear, if you haven't checked out the Shear Perspective, check that out. He is actually reading the books. This man,
on like page 30 of the first one.
He's on page 30 of the first book.
We had it for like 2 months.
2 months. He actually watched the what did you say, the second season all in one day?
I watched like 8 episodes at a McDonald's.
At a McDonald's Wi-Fi. He watched, he was that interested. It took me forever to get him into it. I'm like, you're going to like this show. You're going to love this show. He started watching it, and now, what would you say, Mr. Shear, your favorite show on television? It's all right, I guess, whatever. He's bullshitting right now. But, yeah, definitely, it's the show.
He killed off my favorite character, the teacher, the maestro guy with the sword, dude. If he doesn't come back, dude, I'm stabbing somebody.
Whatever. Anyway, definitely a show to check out right there. The next season's going to be crazy good. I can't wait for it. this is kind of these shows right here have kind of been what's been taking place of a lot of the wrestling stuff I was doing on my other channel. I really decided I wanted to start vlogging about other things, and television shows and movies is one thing I really wanted to jump into, especially when I was doing hip hop on my other channel as well. Definitely gonna be seeing a lot more movie and television type things on this channel. Can't wait to update you with more things about this. So let me know what you guys think about some of this stuff, some of these shows. If you got some other shows to recommend, like I said, I have been going through and just watching shows like crazy. Since wrestling is just on a downcline, in my opinion, I really can't get into a lot of stuff going on. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I have no idea what I'm gonna call these. I guess just videos with Largg Bogart until I figure out anything better. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and peace.